Anthony was white and Vincent was black. Again, Chinese Fuski. I would say definitely it's your favorite opening because this week 3 games. Again, 2 of you played Chinese Fuski. And last week we saw this 3-3 variation. And yeah, I think I mentioned that black could have tanukied at that point. But then Vincent just go back to the corner. Of course, it's okay, but you could have just left the corner like that. I don't think white will play. I don't know. Will play something like this or play something like this at this point because it's too early. Maybe the reason why black normally don't play Q17 directly is because later you have the possibility to play S15, the Hane, because at that point you don't know that it's bigger with the upper side or the or to attack the one stone. So you just left this choice later when the game becomes even more obvious. So it's possible for you just to leave it like this. But in the game, you just go back to the corner. Yes, okay, it's not a problem. KGS. Yeah, and here I need to give you a variation that all of you should just remember it as a Joseki. I will show you, and if you have any problem or question, we just discuss it later. I will first show you this variation. So actually, this variation is really like a Joseki of Chinese opening. Have you ever seen this? No? No?
No.
No? Okay. So after our lecture, I think you can find the SGF files because I will send you all of them and then study this Joseki and remember it. It's really very useful in all Chinese Fusuki. And I will show you why it's better. Well, after this variation, white's corner is already alive. Even if black played gamma to block the group, white could have just tanukied. And if black tried to play E18, you play F18, and it's definitely alive. If black played F18, you play E18. In any case, this group is just alive. So once the corner is alive...
I find the most difficult thing about this is remembering not to play G16.
Not to play G16. At what time not to play G16? For black, you mean?
Before when you go, if you go, is that playing? I played G. Is it thing of like if you play G16 too soon before you play J18? Because I'm worried about the cut.
Go back. So you mean when I play J18, black would have just cut? Yeah.
No, I know white doesn't have to worry about that, but when I play that, I have to remember not to. I have to remember not to play G16.
I understand you. Yeah, if you played G16 directly, then your group is not yet alive, so you would still worried about this group. So that's why you played that exchange first and then connect the stone. So this is like a Joseki. So I just ask you to remember it. And what was Anthony. Anthony played in this game. It was very likely as what I showed you, but obviously you can see because white lost one stone in the corner, and then this group is not alive, and black had more territory in the corner, so it's not as good as what I show you. And this move, Vincent, I think you were trying to make the moyo in the center, am I right?
Yes.
Yes, But two problems. One is this moyo is not a very big moyo. Even if you get all of the territory in the center, it would be like 20 points, I guess. And the second problem is that this move is too early. You still have one corner just empty, and you normally you should have played the corner approach. Yeah, in all games, the corner approach or the extension, you should have been played earlier. I think especially the corner approach, because after this corner approach, you always have the chance to play what you wanted to play in the real game, and what you played was just too early. And what Anthony played was sorry, I forgot to turn on the speaker on KGS. Okay, all three of you are with me, so it's okay. Okay, so what Anthony played here was quite good. First, Anthony tried to invade Black's moyo, and then when Vincent played Nobi, Anthony didn't just answer it like Nobi again, because I guess Anthony was worried about the corner approach or the extension, I guess. So at that point, Anthony played this move, R8, and it was really good timing, because this move made the 4 black stones very, I would say, kind of useless, because you didn't make any territory, and these 2 stones are even not strong stones. Maybe it could be weak stones later. Yeah, that's why I said the Q13 move was really too early. Yeah, and in this game, Vincent tried to make very big moyo. You played on the 5th fly very early, so yeah. You were Q6. Anthony said Q6 at what time? Okay. You were worried about Q6,
instead
I guess.
of L5.
Okay. Yeah. And here, Vincent played quite well. And this move is also very good because you have a lot of territory and you protected the corner 2 stones. So here both of you played quite good moves. And White began to attack these 2 stones. And it's a very normal move to play J2 to attack these, like how to say that? 2 lines extension. I don't know how to say that. It's a very normal move to attack this shape. But then, once Black played Nobi, White should have Nobi. You should have played this.
Yep.
And if Black play this, then you play maybe something like that. Like that, and it's better than what you played in the game, because in the game you just go it's not like this. You just go back, and this made K2 this move center, and with K2 Black got many possibility to make ice and to make this group alive. So it was really big move.
But I didn't play it.
Yeah, I saw. I saw you didn't play this move, and it was not a very good move. What you played in the game, and actually it was okay if you played this move, but you should have continued. If you already played G3, why didn't you play Hane? Because in my opinion, these 2 moves are just connected. If you played G3, you should definitely play Hane, because you want to get your group connected, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess you were worried about White play E4, and you would have. Yeah, I guess you would worried about something like this. Maybe you would lose your moyo. But to get your group strong is very important to make moyo, because if you have a weak group, then your opponent can attack this group and invade your moyo in the same time. And in this game, you could have made moyo, like this. You still have the big moyo, right? Yeah, I don't think White could invade it very deeply. So I believe you can make like 30 points, and it's already very big. So what black played in the game was to, how to say that? I understand what you were trying to do, but you left your 4 stones not alive like this, and it's very dangerous for you. And here, white really want to make Sente, because in my opinion, this move, f5, this move, once white get this move, then black couldn't make any more in the center. So if I were Anthony, maybe I would have played this move directly. I'm not really worried about my group on the upper left corner, because I can always make this group alive like this. I don't think black could capture this group. And if black try to reduce my eyes first, then I can get out. So it's kind of me-I. So white could have just nuke it at that time, because f5 is too big. It's really too big. With f5, if black try to get this group out, then you just get out with like this, and black just cannot make any moyo. And if black try to protect his moyo, then it's very dangerous for these 2 stones. If something like this, I think there's a big possibility that white could capture these 4 stones. So f5 is really, I would say, an essential move to play. And even later, actually, Anthony got the chance to play f5. And at that point, Vincent, don't you notice that you have already get what you wanted? Why didn't you just go back to protect your group? Because you already get G13. That's what you wanted. You wanted to get a moyo, and you already got it. So you should always go back to your weak group. I think if you play like this, it's really good game for black, because you would have make a lot of territory in the center. But both of you continued on the upper side, which is not important at all. That move was a mistake, I guess. I would ask Anthony, so you didn't think black could have cut you, or you just, what were you thinking when you played this move?
I was not afraid about the cut.
Why? Why you were not afraid?
Because I am most at reducing or invading black moyo, or kill the 4 black stones.
But if your stone get cut, then there's another possible result, is you get cut and black get all the territory.
But for me, there's plenty of space. And I feel like I could have lived inside, but of course, it's a fight, so.
I think you went too far. You could just have played f5, and it's already difficult for black to deal with it. And in the game, you just give a chance to black, because once Vincent cut your 1 stone like this, then I don't know what should you have played, because actually you tried to cut black in the real game, but it turns out to be very bad result for you.
I read that sequence, and I shoot I thought it was okay for white,
but it wasn't.
Maybe I missed something.
Well, I will go back to where you think you missed something. When you cut, actually, that was the cut which made this group really difficult for you. With this cut and Vincent playing Atali, and you should, you only have, it's one possibility you should have connected. And here, maybe it's possible for you to attack these black stones directly. I don't know where, but somewhere. I guess maybe like this? What do you think? Yeah, but if I were Vincent, I would just protect my 3 stones, and it's still difficult for white. Because if your corner gets killed, that's really big. So what you played in the game, I think was you didn't have a lot of other choices. It's already very difficult for you. But later, I will show you. Here, Vincent, what were you trying to do? When you played D1 and B2, what were you doing?
B2 was not good. Yes, B2 was not good, but I thought I could reduce the liberties of the white group.
Yeah, but if you play this move, actually you could left it like as to use it as Kose, because you just wasted a lot of Kose. And here, Anthony, it was your really last chance, I think. Well, I wouldn't say last chance because Anthony won the game. Am I right? In the end.
Yes.
Yes, but it was because Vincent made too many mistakes in the second half of this game. But at that point, it was really, for me, the last chance for white. You just shouldn't have abandoned these two stones in the center. It's too big. In any way you should try to get them out. If you play something like K7, and if Vincent tried to just get these 2 stones, then it's possible for you to abandon them, because by abandoning these 2 stones, you can go straight into Black's territory in the center. And in this case, Black only got like 10 points by capturing these 2 stones, and it was okay for you. And if Vincent tried to, maybe try to play something like this to get all of your stones, then in this case, I think you have a lot of possibilities to make your groups alive in the center, because Black wasn't very strong, wasn't strong enough. So what you played in the game, for me, was like, wow, Anthony just started to play end games at that time, at that point. And think about it. If Vincent gets everything in the center, it's like 80 points. If Vincent gets something like this, then it's 80 points in the center. And in the whole board, white only have like 50 points. So I don't get how can you win this game. And here, I was surprised that I thought all of you should have know how to block this. Do we say it monkey jump? I'm not sure. I thought all of you should have know how to block it, but actually in the game, Vincent missed it. I will ask Gary. Gary, do you know how to block this 2 stones? Gary, are you with us? Okay, A5 and a white capture.
Yes.
You played A8.
And then,
or B6. Which one?
No, A8.
A8. Okay, it's possible, but it's not the best result. I will ask Anthony. I will go back to how to block this monkey jump.
B5.
B5. It's what Vincent played in the game.
Okay, but
how to block it?
No, actually, I would have played the same as Gary.
Okay. Okay, it's possible. What Gary played was possible, but normally we play. There's 2 possibilities. The first one is to play A8 directly, because if white cut, then you can just cut all of the white stones.
But then what? Yes.
Yeah. Then there's one possibility that this white group will just make 2 eyes in your territory. That's one possibility.
Yep.
So I said 2 possibility. This possibility is when white group cannot get alive in your territory. Then you could have played A8 directly. So if white could have got alive, then you could have played jump like this. Because if I don't know, if white played Nobi, then it's possible for you to Tanuki. Even if you don't want to Tanuki, you can just block like this. Yeah.
And if you Tanuki, what is the because white can steal Nobi, yeah? No.
Yeah, but in this game, which one is bigger? If you play Nobi in the center, and you play A9. Yeah, if white plays something like this, which is bigger? I think you lost like 8 points here, yeah, something like this. But you get 20 or 30 points in the center. So really, yeah, both of you should go back to the center. It's too big. So yeah, if it's just a normal end game, then black could have just blocked. If it's a normal game, then you just block A9. Yeah, it's just something like that. So in the game, Vincent made a kind of mistake because you didn't really block this white stone and you let it enter to your territory. Yeah, but actually, when I studied your game, I counted the points at that time. I think Vincent is leading by about 20 minutes on the board. So even with the Comey, black should have won like by more than 10 points. But I was really surprised in the end. I will show you what was the game like.
I did a lot of reading mistakes.
Yeah, you really did a lot of mistakes. So I will show you. Your L3 stone, the black stone, got captured, and white made a lot of territory on the lower side. Really, I
didn't respond. Yeah. I didn't respond. I played too quickly there. I should have responded.
Yeah.
On K3.
Yeah, and then you lost your left side. Almost, you only made 7 points on the left side, and you could have made it like 25 or 30, and you lost almost all of it. And in the center, you didn't really get a big moyo. Yeah, white reduced you to very, I would say not satisfied for black in the center because you played a lot of moves in the center, and in the end, you didn't get a lot of points. So, in the game, did you finish? How many points did you lose?
1.5.
1.5. So. Yeah, you could have won the game just, so easily. You just make, maybe you made 5 mistakes in the end, and if you make one more less, then you would have win the game. So it was really, a pity for you to lose game. But for Anthony, you should think about it. I think you gained more than 30 points in the end game, but then you won by 1.5 points, which means that you was behind like 20, like almost 30 points. So that was because I would say, maybe the G6 stone was a too big mistake. So when you make this mistake and when you abandon these 2 stones in the center, then you were already behind for 30 points. So maybe you should be more careful with kind of cuts or your own problems. But you did very well in the end game. So at last you still won the game. So it was very good for you. Yeah. Do you have any questions for me about this game? I will go back to where I stopped. I will go back. Yeah, I stopped something here. Do you have anything to ask me?
I think for the next 2 moves, instead of playing, because white has played K11 and then I played K10, I should just play. I just defend better and play the Nobi.
Yeah. Don't play too many hundreds because with a lot of cuts, you always have more possibility
this is a big mistake. Yes.
Yeah, because even if you play Novi, you only lose like 1 point. 1 point, which is not very important, and this shape is better, and you don't have a lot of problems in your territory. And
and then I can cut. I can cut the 2 stones.
With this Hane, then you get cut. You know.
Yeah.
You could have maybe here you could have played this, and you wouldn't get killed, but your 2 stones wouldn't have get killed actually. Yeah, it's better than the real game, because in the real game you lost just 2 stones and your territory got even smaller.
Yes.
And here, which 2 stones are more important? The upper 2 stones or the right 2 stones?
The right.
Yeah, of course you should have connected these 2 stones, and later you can connect. You can cut these 2 white stones.
I still can cut. Yes.
Yeah. So you abandon the wrong stones, and anyway, you make too
the
many
direction
mistakes in the end games, and you lost for the 1.5 point. That was really pity for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll stop with this game. Okay.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go to the last game.